Hey, what up y'all? Nurse David here, coming at you from the den, and today we're going to be reviewing the men's fly athletic shoes from Cherokee Infinity Footwear. Now in 2022, we're going to be changing things a bit up in our shoe reviews. You know, there are 5 different aspects which I'm going to be grading our shoes on from this video moving forward, and that starts with sizing, utility, comfort, pricing, and lastly, my favorite, the subjective styling. I feel that it's important that we have a little bit more structure in these videos going forward. That way you guys know what to expect when watching one of my shoe review videos as we transition more into healthcare review products here on this page. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications, that way you're notified every time I post a new review video. And if there's something you want to see me do a video on, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. But yeah, let's get straight into it. The other day I walked into Scrubs and Beyond because I needed a scrub cap. You know, all the PPE is making my hair go crazy. But when I walked into Scrubs and Beyond, I noticed they had a lot of merchandise in that store. So that's how I got onto these shoes, is I logged on to Scrubs and Beyond. I went to the men's section, looked at footwear at their best selling, and this is what came up. It's the men's fly athletic shoe in the color Let's Reflect. Now the name Let's Reflect, that's solely referring to the color of these shoes. That's what this colorway is called. And I didn't really get it at first, but if you look closely, which I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, in the laces it does have some reflective material. When the light hits it just right, it does give off a reflection. Now enough of the backstory, let's go ahead and jump into our first category, and that is sizing for these shoes. Now it's either they fit true to size or they do not fit true to size. And normally nowadays I wear a size 10 in all men's shoes. So that's what I ordered these in, was a size 10. And to be honest, when I put them on for the first time, they are a tad bit snug. And although it does say it has stretching materials here on the front, I feel like my toes are right here at the tip. So as for true to size, I would say you definitely need to go a size up. Jumping into utility of these shoes, I would definitely say that the Let's Reflect is a nice addition to this specific pair. Like I said, that refers to this color, and I don't believe that all the shoes have that reflecting technology, such as the reflection that it has in the laces. But I will say that that is a nice little gesture. I wanted to really test this out though for healthcare providers, anyone working with fluids, and I held this shoe underwater to see if it was water resistant. A few seconds into me holding the shoe underwater, the top of it immediately started absorbing water, and that is no good. Now water is the least of our worries. You know, me as a bedside nurse, I deal with a lot of other fluids, and I do not want that being absorbed into my shoe. So as for water resistant or fluid resistant, I would have to say that this shoe failed on that. Now although these shoes may not be fluid resistant, they are made out of an antimicrobial fabric, which can help decrease the longevity of germs sticking in the fabric. So that is definitely something to consider in these shoes and shoes moving forward. Are they antimicrobial? Are germs more likely to get stuck in it, or are the shoes more likely to reflect those types of germs? Lastly, for utility, they do say that these are not only slip resistant, but oil resistant. Next topic is comfort, and this is probably the biggest topic for majority of you guys, especially for myself working as a nurse 12 hours on my feet all day. Comfort is a big factor in these shoes, and I will say, although these ones were a tad bit snug, that they are very comfortable, and the arch inside is feeling very supportive. They do have some bend to them, so your foot is not completely stiff like a clog, but not too much bend where it's going to be too flimsy like a Nike running shoe. Number 4 is pricing, and this is something that actually surprised me because it seems like the cost of healthcare shoes aimed towards healthcare workers just continues to go up and up. Well, these shoes retail on Scrubs and Beyond for only $69.99, which is a steal if you ask me, because other shoes retail anywhere from $110 all the way up to $130, $140. So although they may not have every single feature you're looking for, at that price tag, it's not a bad buy. Getting into my last category, which is my subjective opinions on styling of these shoes. And honestly, I give this a thumbs up. You know that I like an athletic shoe. I love a shoe with laces, not only for the look, but because you're able to loosen or tighten your shoes throughout the day. I love when shoes have a pop of color, which these do on the bottom, but it's not so in your face, but it's still there. Something that is really nice is that this bottom is all gray, not completely white, so it's less likely to look dirty throughout the day. And overall, they look great with scrub joggers and normal scrub pants. So yes, I give this a thumbs up on styling, and let's get into my final thoughts. Now, the men's fly athletic shoes from Cherokee Infinity Footwear, as for my own personal needs as a bedside nurse, I would not be choosing this pair immediately. You know, I work with fluids, my shoes get dirty quickly, I'm on my feet all day. They do have some really nice features to them, but as a bedside nurse, as for myself, this is not the first pair of shoes that I would pick up. That is not saying that I do not recommend these shoes, especially for the price point. There are plenty of people who do not work in the splash zone, so that absorption of water is not something that's on their mind. And for the price of $69.99, this is definitely a nice pair of shoes and very comfortable at that. That is it for this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. Check out one of my other nursing related videos right here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.